missed a lot of open shots, 14 free throws, and then defensively they went on a couple runs. So give Duke credit; they played very efficient offensively today, and we didn't.
Transition offense has been pretty important for you guys this year. It seemed like you had a little trouble. Do you think that was more due to what Duke was doing or what you guys were doing, and how did you see that coming out?
Well, at halftime they only had one turnover, so we weren't able to get steals and deflections, and then your transition is a lot better off of misses, and I think we're leading the nation in transition offense off of missed shots, and when they're making threes, and they got to foul out a little bit, but our transition offense wasn't great tonight. We just didn't get enough stops and deflections.
Was there anything that you were really disappointed with your group when it comes to effort or any of that?
No, it wasn't an effort thing. I think there were a few times defensively our guards got blown by their defender or their offensive players or drive it to the rim, and then our big guys didn't help. So we had a few plays defensively where we didn't follow our assignments, just didn't play our system. Our big guys didn't help, and then the ball screen coverage sometimes with Cement, he allowed them to get to the rim. So we have some things to clean up. It wasn't an effort thing. We just shot the ball so poorly on the other end. And sure, Duke had scored 48 in the second half, which is too many. So we have some things to clean up on both sides of the ball.
Andy, the physicalness of Duke's guards, to what extent do you think that had on Blueby? Because it looked like on him and others that drives to the basket that they had to release those shots far further away from the basket than maybe they really wanted.
Well, they're the biggest team in the country, so they're big guards, and they have interior players that are big and long. And so when you're at the rim, they'll be challenged. Every shot will be challenged. And they are physical. We did a good job of putting pressure on the defense. We went to the foul line 25 times. We just unfortunately made 11.
Yeah.
And when you miss 14 free throws in the first half, we could have had the lead throughout the first half. We kept missing key free throws and front ends and one-on-ones. And the second half, the same thing. And what happens when you do that is deflating. And also, you don't stop their runs. And we had a chance to take the lead a few times in the first 15 minutes of the game. And so it's very uncharacteristic. We've been shooting the ball great from the field, the three-point line, and the foul line in the last few games. And in fact, we're leading the league in all three percentages. And so it's uncharacteristic. But as I said, we picked a poor time to play a bad game.
Coming into today, Cooper Flagg led Duke in just about everything. How did you and your team try to simulate him in practice as you prepared for today?
Well, he's a terrific player. I thought he played well tonight. I thought he was efficient, and he put pressure on us with his driving ability and his passing ability. And then he made some mid-range shots. He made both his threes. So if you look at his percentages, the one so-called weakness that you said take away was his perimeter shooting, but he did a really nice job tonight of making shots. He made some shots last game, so it looks like he's improving in that area.
Before the game, you talked about kind of with a veteran team not letting the atmosphere at the moment kind of get to them. Do you feel like it did it all today, or do you feel like it was
I think it's more disappointing to have the fan support that we had today, and to have everybody excited for us to play if not up to our capabilities, to play not a great game is disappointing. A lot of our players have been in big games, NCAA tournament games, league championships, regular season games against rivals. So we have enough guys on our team that they love this atmosphere. Unfortunately, just didn't have it.
Duke shot 61% in the second half. How much of that was a matter of them just getting hotter, and how much of that was changes or struggles on the defensive end by your guys?
Well, they certainly made shots when they had to, right? They made open shots, they made some contested shots, they made some contested shots at the rim, and they shot the ball well. They did what they had to do, come in here as a road team and be efficient on offense, and they had 7 turnovers for the game, and they shared the ball, and they played well.
Obviously, veteran group, but how big is this for this group playing together moving forward to kind of go through something like this and try and move on and improve from it?
Yeah, we haven't lost a game in a month and a half, so this is a unique feeling. It's not a fun feeling for our players, our coaching staff, or our fans. So we haven't lost in a long time. Won 7 in a row. We've been playing really well, and we just didn't have the rhythm that we normally have. And Duke had something to do with that, but at the same time, our players, I thought we made very uncharacteristic mistakes in the first half to allow Duke to get that lead. played well enough and tough enough to be tied or at halftime. We just missed so many shots, and we made some uncharacteristic defense mistakes as well.
As disappointing as this result is for you, can this kind of game be helpful as you get ready to go turn around and face North Carolina on the road this week?
Well, this league is really good. They're playing in North Carolina, as talented as they are. So we'll get back at it tomorrow. You try not to overreact or underreact. One game doesn't make or break your season. So now we'll see what we can do to improve and get ready for the next one.
Anything else? All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.